What's going on, everyone? I know it's been a while, but I am more than making up for it this week because we are learning one of my favorite go-to card tricks with a borrowed shuffle deck of cards. Anytime, anywhere, real awesome trick. And at the end of the video, I'm doing 2 deck giveaways where 2 of you are gonna win 2 decks each. So that's gonna be awesome. Stick around, it's gonna be a good one. Before we jump into the performance and step-by-step explanation of this amazing impromptu card trick, there's something important I wanna tell you guys. So a couple of months ago, I uploaded a quick tutorial on the channel of a really cool impromptu visual card move, a technique. And I shortly thereafter realized that it wasn't mine to teach. I had the history on it wrong. I thought it was a very old trick, but it turns out that it was created by my friend Mark Desouza. I had read it in his book, but I thought it was his variation of an older move. Turns out he created this, which honestly, props. Like, it's so good that I thought it must be older than that. Mark's book, Desouza's Deceptions, where this trick was originally published, is a gem of magic literature. It's full of amazing practical magic by an amazing magician who's put a lot of work into these, and it's all laid out, but it is out of print. You can't find it anywhere. One of the best books ever, but it's not available. But Mark has recently informed me that he's made it available as an ebook, and he's throwing in a bunch of bonus footage of him performing these effects, teaching some of the parts, and he's making all that available as a package for $40, which is a ridiculously low price because what you're getting is worth so much more. So in the description, I'm gonna leave a link to where you can read about the book and the material in there, but you won't be able to buy it because, like I said, it's out of print. But I'll also leave an email to where you can reach out to Mark and you can get the ebook with all the footage, which I highly, highly recommend. All right, now let's jump right into the trick that we're learning this week, starting with the performance. Here it is.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually studied body language and lie detection for a very long time. And right now I'm gonna combine my 2 passions, magic and lie detection. Danielle, I'm gonna do this for you. So I've got a deck of cards, they're all mixed, and I'll give it a good mix like this so you guys can see. Good?
Yes.
Awesome. And Danielle, here's what I want you to do. As I go through the cards like this, I want you to just touch anyone you like. Go ahead. This one right here? Mm-hmm. That one right there. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Can you all remember that? You all can? You see in the back? Chris, you see it? Awesome. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it right there in the packet like this, and I'm gonna leave it sticking out right there, and I'm gonna push it into the deck like that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Did the camera see that? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now, what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna train my deck of cards to become a lie detecting machine. So this is, I'm gonna program it to become a lie detector machine. Check it out. It's very simple to do this. Like I said, I've been studying this a very long time. Like that. There we go. This is now, Danielle, a programmed lie detection machine. So I'm gonna ask you some questions about your card, and it's totally up to you. You can tell me the truth, you can lie, don't feel guilty at all, go with whatever you feel, and the machine is gonna tell us if you're lying or telling the truth. Okay. So we'll start with the color of the card, right? There are red cards and black cards. Danielle, you could tell the truth, you could lie, it's up to you. Is your card red or black?
Black.
Black. We are going to program the machine like this. See, you need an analyst like me to study that. That's true. It is black, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. 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 Let's try it again. Is your card a spade or a club?
It's a club.
It's a club. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a lie.
Yeah.
It was a spade, wasn't it? Yeah. What was it? Okay, now it's a spade. We know that. There are court cards and number cards. Danielle, was it a court card or a number card?
Number.
A number card. Oh, see how that one? Yeah, that's a lie. It was a court card. Okay.
Thought I gotcha.
Okay. Jacks, queens, and kings in the court cards. Danielle, what was it? A jack, a queen, or a king?
King.
A king. Oh, this one's tough. It's a lie. It wasn't a king. What was it?
A queen.
Oh, it was the queen of spades? Okay, yeah. Queen of spades. That's pretty crazy how the lie detector works. I mean, you all her lies.
Yeah,
that's insane. That's insane. But here's the crazy thing. I told you a lie. I said your card was there. The lie detector produced one card. Queen of spades? Queen of spades.
Wow. What? That's unreal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Boom, ba-da-bow. Let's learn it, guys.
There it was. Hope you enjoyed that performance. And those of you who have studied magic for a while might recognize the plot or a little bit of the plot as the famous lie detector card trick or the lie detection card trick, which is a really old premise, but there was a couple of things I didn't like about it. First of all, most versions I've seen feel more to me like a game more than a trick, because there's a card in there that they're thinking of, and then as you push it out at the end, there's one card left. So it's cute, but it didn't have that wow factor. And second, I didn't like the fact that it doesn't seem at any point that you're actually analyzing their lie and telling them if they're lying or telling the truth. It lacked that element most versions I've seen for me. So I wanted to refine it, and I wanted to add an amazing moment to where the card is there at the end, but it doesn't even make sense for it to be there because it's supposed to be on the table. I think that's a really amazing moment. And second, I love the element. I have so much fun with this, as you saw in the performance, with the actual looking at the cards to see if my machine is indicating that they're lying or telling the truth. So the result is something that I love and that I have so much fun with. For the explanation, I'll be using a deck of the Prophets cards by my friends over at the Wounded Corner. I absolutely am in love with this deck. The aesthetics, the quality, the feel. It is a superb deck of cards. I have not been able to put them down since I got them. I will leave a link in the description to where you can get these, but I will also be giving away 4 of them at the end of the video, so stick around for that giveaway. So typically for my explanations, I tend to have an over-the-shoulder view, from above, but for the first part of this trick, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to follow along from this angle. So you've got a deck of cards, and the deck of cards is shuffled. It can be mixed by your spectator. The order absolutely doesn't matter. And you're gonna go through and they're going to pick a card. So they're gonna touch one. And we're gonna start by doing the convincing control, but I do it a very different way. And here's that way. So they touch a card. Let's say they touch this one. I don't know what it is, but here's what happens. When I go to show it to them, my fingers of the right hand are clipping the card above it. So this is the card they touched over here, but the one above it is being clipped like this very delicately from the edge with my ring finger and middle finger. So it's a very delicate clip like this. And I'm going to add this one to it as well, the one that they touched, so both are being very delicately held. So again, they touch a card. Let's say they touch this one over here. My right hand just really quickly gets ready by clipping the one above it, and then I just add this one to that as I bring both up like this. And they could see right there, for example, the 8 of Hearts. That's their card. Now my left hand comes up to show them and say, remember this card. And as I bring my left hand up like this, you'll notice these cards are contacting the bottom about half of this packet here. So like this. And as I show it here, my left thumb is contacting the back of that second card, the one above their selection. So you're showing here, and the thumb is contacting the one above it. Now watch what's gonna happen. That's their card, the 8 of Hearts, right? Look at how cool this looks. As I come down like this and I tell them we're gonna keep your card sticking out like that, they think 100% that that's their card, but their card is already at the bottom. I've already switched it. Don't panic, I'll show you how to do that. So again, they were here, you had the double there, the hand came up, the left thumb is contacting the card above it. So here's what's gonna happen. On the way down from here to here, it's just gonna look like you literally just did this, but in fact what's gonna happen is my right fingers, as my left thumb holds down that second card, my right fingers are gonna fully extend, ring and middle finger here, fully extend and pull their selection back like this. So that by the time I come down, they think this is their card, but I've already pulled it out under here. So from the top, 2 cards like this, we're here, we show the card there, what is it, the 6 of Spades, we show it there, fingers extend, and on the way down, the thumb is holding the one above it in place as that just slips out of the way like that. So they think this is the 6 of Spades, but you have the 6 of Spades over here. Now, in this position, so I obviously can't show you what's happening under there, so I'll do it like this. What happens is the right fingers open up a little like this, so notice how that card pops open, moves back the entire spread, so it looks like this, and as you close up, you bring that card to the bottom of the deck. So when you do the whole thing very smoothly, and this takes a little bit of practice, but it shouldn't take too long for you to get this right. What is that? The 3 of Diamonds. We've got the 3 of Diamonds right there. You show, you say, everybody remember that? You come down, and as you go to close it up, you pull it under the spread, and now it's at the bottom. They 100% think it's here, but it's not, it's at the bottom. So now they've chosen the 3 of diamonds. I've controlled it to the bottom, but I don't know what it is. I set the deck down like this on the table, and I cut a packet over, including that card that's sticking out, which they think is their card. So I'm gonna put this down on the table like this, and I'm gonna push it in. They think it's their card, and you've created such a disconnect. They think their card is in there, but it's actually at the bottom of this packet. Now I'm gonna pick this up, and I'm gonna see what the card is. I'm simply just gonna look at it as I pick it up. There's no heat here. They think the card's in there. There's no danger, but you do want your audience to be in front of you and to your right so that nobody else will see that the card that they just chose is at the bottom of the packet. So as I pick it up, I see the 3 over there. And now you're gonna do a shuffle that's going to position this 6th from the top. And here's the way we do that shuffle. We peel off the individual card, so we hold it like this from top and bottom. We peel off with the thumb just that one card, and we shuffle all the rest on top like this. So that's a messy shuffle, which brings the card to the top. Now we add 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, peeled off, and we throw the packet like this. So now you have placed their card, the 3 of diamonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th position from the top. Now we're ready for the lie detector sequence. And the way we do this is very simple. It's self-working. You're gonna go through and you're gonna out jog, meaning you're gonna push out for about half their length, 5 cards. So not the first one, but the second one goes out like this, half its way. Then not the third one, the fourth one, that's 2. Then you skip 1, 3, skip 1, 4, skip 1, 5. So you push out 5 cards, alternatively starting with the second one. Now you're done. The trick is self-working from this point in time on. Because of the friction, we're using something called the Plunger Principle. Because of the friction, they're always gonna push the cards out that are sandwiched in between them. So the amount of pressure you put, you're gonna have to practice a little to see what feels right. There's a bit of pressure on the edges with these fingers and the thumb to increase that friction. And I like to put my thumb on top here, not heavily, just a little bit of weight to again increase that friction. But now you're gonna push this 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it's gonna bring their card out. But I love to ask the questions and pretend like I'm seeing stuff. So I tell them, as you saw in the presentation, I'm programming the lie detection machine, which doesn't even make any sense. And now I ask them the first question. Was your card red or black? It's up to you. You can lie or tell the truth. So here we had the 3 of diamonds. Let's say they say it was a black card. So I push. I push from here, bit of pressure up top, a bit of pressure on the sides, and a block of cards comes out. Now I look at it. I examine it. I'm like, let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you're lying. And of course that gets a laugh. You know, they react like, how can I possibly know? This is the beauty of it. It's not like I look at a card and I go, oh, that's indicating it's me. As the lie detector, I'm looking at this and I know you're lying based on what my machine is telling me. Then I ask them, okay, so it's a red card. Is it a heart or a diamond? Let's say they say diamond. Again, bit of pressure here, now with the index because you can't do the thumb. Still the same amount of pressure on the sides, and I push again, like this. And I look at it and I go, yeah, you're telling the truth. Now I ask, okay, so it's a diamond. Is it a number card or a court card? And let's say they say it's a number card. So again, same thing, bit of pressure, and I push. And I go, oh, interesting. Look at the way that one, okay. Yeah, it is a number card. You're telling the truth. Finally, at the end, I go, what number was it? And let's say they say it was the 9 of diamonds. I go, okay, let's see what the lie detector reveals. And this is the last one. So you do this, and notice one card comes out, and you go, no, that's a lie. I think even it's lower than the 9. What was the number of your card? And they revealed that they were lying, and it is the 3 of diamonds. And now you say, okay, wow, isn't it crazy how the machine works? It detected your lie. But here's the thing. I lied about something too. I said your card was in there. Notice how the lie detector revealed one card. What was your card? They say 3 of diamonds, and bam. The lie detector has provided us with the selection. There it was. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this trick. And now it's time for the giveaway. And I'm actually going to give away more than I said I was because I just thought of something really cool. So 2 of you are going to win 2 decks each of these amazing Profits cards. And I'm going to throw in Desouza's Deceptions ebook. So 2 of you are going to win the ebook with all the footage and 2 decks of the Profits. For the contest, we'll keep it really simple. Head down to the comments and let me know how you've learned from this channel or from my material. So you could tell me a trick that you've learned, whether it's on the channel or a product of mine that you bought that you're using out there regularly for great reactions, or you could just give me one really great story of something you learned on the channel that you did. Tell me what happened. I love to hear your stories of how you're actually using this material, so let me know. I'm going to pick a winner very soon because I love to reward the subscribers who have their notifications turned on, the early gang. So I'm gonna pick a winner by Monday, and I'm gonna respond directly to your comment, not gonna make an announcement. So if you're watching this video after Monday, the contest is over, but I will leave links in the description to where you can get the ebook as well as these insanely awesome cards that I'm in love with. There it was, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Good luck to everyone who enters the contest, and I will see you on the next one.